Morning, Mom. Good morning. I love you. Yard needs mowing. See that? Had some strong winds here, I don't know, about a month or so ago, and it blew that all apart. So that'll be one of my projects to get fixed. And so it's Easter. Happy Easter Sunday. I got to deliver that load tomorrow morning, so sometime this evening, I'm going to drive down there and spend the night, get it undone, and then I'm going to be done for a week. But get the mower, zero turns, all working, get all this mowed for my dad, work on that thing, get it fixed. Anyway, it's a beautiful Easter morning. I need my coffee. My dad's in his happy place right now. We got one of the two zero turns working. We did oil changes on both, new batteries in both, blades sharpened and some wheels adjusted, and what else to do? New filters, all that stuff. But I can't get the other one to turn over, so I think it might have a bad starter or something, so I'm gonna have to look at that one. But we got that one going. Dad's got a tree service out, so they're trimming back all the trees. My parents' property starts over there. It goes back over there where that bird was just flying. Back over there, there's more property. It goes all the way down to the road there. It goes all the way down. There's a tree line way down there. Back behind that tree line is their property. And then basically this is the backyard back through there. I am home for a week. I thought I'd talk about my truck. Got my new truck in March. 33 miles on it when I got it. Basically, we went to Arkansas, picked up, went to Wyoming, dropped, went farther into Wyoming, Graybull, picked up, secured the load and drove about 100 miles, parked and went to sleep, got up in the morning. We were going to Hickory, North Carolina, so it was going to be a great run for the weekend. I think it was going to be about 3,500 miles for the week. And we took off. We did about 610 miles. We got to Grand Island, Nebraska. That was my fuel stop, and I was going to shut down there as well. Got fuel. After fueling, went and found a parking spot. It was a straight back. Pretty much did a straight back, no crazy turns or anything like that. When I got out to do my post trip, there was all this fluid on the ground, and looked under the hood there and found this line that had a hole in it. And basically that line is a antifreeze line that runs to the filter, the water separator filter on the side of the engine, driver's side. And somehow when I was making those backing up, the wheel, the tire on the driver's side nicked that thing enough that all the antifreeze was out. And that was Thursday night. It was a warranty issue, so the truck had to be towed to the nearest Kenworth, which was in York, Nebraska. Went down there. Evidently this is a common issue on the T680, and Kenworth's fix is a hard line and an adjustment on the bump stop. Basically, I was in a hotel for 5 days. We got the truck fixed on Wednesday night, spent the night in my truck at the Kenworth dealership, and on Thursday morning got a load to go to Sioux City, Iowa, to pick up that oversize that went to Ohio. Did that, no issues. Picked up in Ohio, went back to Nebraska, no issues. Drove down to Colorado to pick up those AC units going to Michigan and Canada. Picked that up, no issues. Dropped in Michigan, no issues. Dropped the first one in Canada, no issues. Headed up to the last one, made that left turn into there and hit a pothole or whatever at the same time as a turn. Caught that line, and it did more damage this time. It ripped it. That elbow, I don't even know where the elbow was. It's in the snow in the parking lot. And of course I had to get towed. went through the same process again. I was shut down for 6 days. That was on a Friday. Did not get back to my truck until Thursday. And they deadheaded me over to Chicago to pick up, and I dropped here in Dallas yesterday and on home time now. It's not a Melton issue. It's really a design issue. This time, the dealers told me that they had an engineer come up with an idea, and basically the line doesn't stick out as much. It's a little more flush and straight down from the filter and back, and they adjusted the bump stop. They sent me pictures of the bump stop, and you can see in the picture that thing is mangled. And I asked them, I said, am I doing something wrong? Am I driving wrong? And they're like, no, it's just an issue with it. And supposedly 15 of Melton's new trucks, the Kenworths, have had this issue. And even the dealers have said that there's been trucks come in with this issue as well. So, is it going to happen again? It might. But looking at it, they've adjusted it a little farther back so it doesn't appear that it would hit. The problem is that bump stop. If they put the same type of bump stop in, I didn't do anything crazy. I just steered like I normally steer. If it's the same one, it's going to get bent again.